What's up, guys? You are now partying with Fight Party KO. Come on in, let's party.
If you love boxing like we love boxing, you got to come party with us at Fight Party KO, baby. Boy, look, we was out there in Vegas for the big fight, the fight of the decade, with the fighter of the last 5 decades, we'll say. Terrence Bud Crawford showed out against Canelo Alvarez. And it was a big weekend out there, Mexican Independence Day weekend. The mariachi bands were all set up to celebrate and show out. And then next thing you know, the Mexican community got a little quiet. You know what I'm saying? Got a little quiet. It went from a lot of Canelo to, you know what I'm saying? People next to me was just, good body punch, Canelo. Good body punch, Canelo. Good. And they'll just keep looking at my side. Hey. Whole night, man. And then after about round 9, 10, it seemed like they started just relaxing in the Canelo loss. Like, well, you know what? Let's get some more drinks. Forget it.
Oh,
but
man.
The outfits out there were wonderful.
Hold on, real quick. Because
Yeah.
I want you to continue.
Okay.
But I just want to get the formalities out the way. We got
There it
Almighty.
There it is. I'm sorry, I got
boy Juice Guy, and we got a very special guest joining us for the stream today. Coach Lowe, aka O'Reilly. Follow him everywhere.
Hey,
What's
man,
up?
What's happening?
Hey, you know we gotta break down what we just saw, the greatness we just saw, the BS we just saw. Terence Crawford, he appears to be the best boxer of this generation. Fellas, let's talk about the big fight weekend, man. How was it in Vegas?
And also, just to give him a little bit more on Coach Lowe. Coach Lowe is actually one of the coaches I look up to myself. He was working with me at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness, and he's still working around with a whole bunch of fighters. Coach Lowe was able to stay with a lot of the new up-and-coming amateur boxers coming up that's going pro. He got a few of them out there that's going pro right now. So everything that Coach Lowe says it's unfiltered and it's pure boxing. It's pure boxing science. It ain't a whole bunch of fluff. It ain't a whole bunch of none of that kind of stuff. So as soon as y'all hear Coach Lowe talking, just go ahead and turn your ears up real quick, man, because he got some real gems to be putting out. And so that's the main reason why we got him on the show, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna even front with you. But so that's a little bit on Coach Lowe right there. How did you enjoy Vegas, Coach Lowe? That experience out there with Big Fight Weekend.
Crazy, man. Like, I feel like we ain't hardly get no sleep out there. Them boys was some kind of way. They was ready to go to the gym the next day and go sparring and you know, go work out. We moved around with them Mayweather a couple times, but Vegas was crazy, man. Them boys ain't want to sleep at all, man. Dre's was lit every night. Like, all the clubs everything was lit, man. They wanted the full experience. We had to pack it into like 3 days. So yeah, sleeping was like minimum, bro.
Man.
We didn't sleep at all.
Oh no, just maybe some caffeine or something like that. No sleep.
Yeah.
First night I got there, man, it was like I was up over 27 hours, just up. Because in Atlanta I was up at 9 something, and I got there, and I actually saw 9 a.m. roll around in Vegas. Then I saw 12 a.m. rolling around. I was like, man, I need to go sleep.
Wait a second.
I need to go sleep. All right, I need to go sleep. Man.
And wait,
But
12 a.m.
like,
That's 3 a.m. Eastern. So
I mean, it was 3 p.m.
Oh.
Right, that's what I'm like. It was like way, and I was only on tequila and like 2 chicken sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? It was just hit the ground running, man. I already had a few street interviews. I was excited about that. I was like, oh man, I got off the plane. I already started hitting these interviews up real quick. So I was excited. I found a few folks I knew out there. We just started turning up, and it just started like I just stepped off the cliff as soon as I got off the plane. It was like, all right, drinking and up, and let's see what it is right quick. But man, when I say it was crazy, because everyone wanted to do the interview. That was the crazy thing. I thought I was going to get me a little bad chick, you know what I'm saying, have a little bosom out, be like, hey, we got this Fight Party KO podcast. We trying to do some interviews. Didn't even need it whatsoever. Everybody was ready to talk about what was going to happen with the fight. All I had to do was pretty much say, hey, y'all here for the big fight? They was like, yeah, why, what's up? Okay, I got a podcast, Fight Party KO. We doing boxing street interviews right quick. Just want to know who you got, what round, and why. As soon as I say that, they be like, oh,
Bud,
okay, yeah. All right,
on that
let's
boy.
do
That boy ain't got that energy like Bud.
I got Bud. He's
Exactly.
special. Nobody been able to beat him.
I got Crawford in a decision.
I think he about the only one can beat him, man.
Okay, so
Boots ain't gonna help him.
The man's in shape and he ready.
Yeah, he gonna dodge all them hard ass punches.
We was there live, and that was one of the greatest performances I ever seen.
yeah, man. And they were just ready to talk about it. They were ready to talk about it. And I got like everyone. I got blacks, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Colombians. I got
Men,
people
women.
in Walgreens. Right, men, women. It was all over the board. And so it was just everybody was excited about it, man. And whoever they were rooting for, they were really rooting for. Like all the people who were rooting for Canelo, but it was Canelo or it was El Cabron. Like everybody kept saying that with a lot of passion. And I met Robert Garcia's family. They passed me the fireball. Once they knew I knew who he was. I was like, oh no. I was like, grandfather started it, and I was like, then went down to Robert. Then now y'all training Peter. They're like, oh, you know Peter? I was like, yeah, y'all are royalty. Like they didn't understand how much royalty they were, and I was like, no, y'all gotta understand, y'all are royalty. And so one of them was like, hey man, let's have a drink together. I would be honored. But I'm just excited right now because it was so exciting back there, and just replaying it back in my mind, man. Just so much was going on, and hey, I enjoyed it. And then I found out Coach Lowe was out there working the mitts out there at Mayweather's gym. So I was like, all right, yeah, we out here deep, man. How was that experience out there at Mayweather's gym, man?
It was cool. I didn't get to see some of the guys I wanted to see while we were out there. We were getting in there early, like we was getting there just before we started our day. But we got to see a lot of the pros, a lot of good amateurs came through. I had a pro. I had Joshua Macho Moreno. I had Jonathan Jet Thomas. He's a good amateur. And I had Noah. You know Noah. I had Noah Von Lay out there, man. Noah got busy. Noah got busy with running the pro, man. So they all did good, man. Like they all represented. Everybody was like, man, y'all come back tomorrow. So we had to come back on Saturday morning. So yeah, everybody represented for sure, man.
That's good, man. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, they had me proud out there, man. Like they all did their thing.
Hey man, I love hearing that kind of stuff right there. Love it.
Absolutely.
Juice, how was it like? Just.
I got an experience story.
Let me hear it. I want to see what you're talking about.
When Callum Walsh and Vargas came on, your boy fell asleep in the first round, and then I woke up when Canelo and Crawford were in the ring.
Oh, word!
That it was rough staying up that late, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't even think about that.
Main event was at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, Turkey, he likes to do everything grand and grand arrival, grand intro, and you putting people to sleep. Starting at 1 a.m. I had to rewatch the fight. I didn't even realize how cool Canelo's trunks were or anything, like, because I was so tired when I was watching it for the first time. So it was a long run of show. But man, I am blown away by Terence Crawford. I'm one of them people who just apparently doesn't know anything about boxing, because I thought Canelo was going to do way better.
I thought he was going to do way better too.
I guess I just don't know anything. Like, I've never predicted a fight off of magic or wizards or wizardry or unicorns or anything like that. But I guess with Terence Crawford, you just gotta have faith. And
right,
because
you gotta have faith.
Yeah, he's moving, jumping weight classes at almost 40 years old to fight the guy who's bigger, who's crafty, the undisputed king, and he just outboxed him. Let's just get a little graphic for go Terence. Fellas, what are y'all impressions of the fight? Did it go how you thought it would? How impressed are you with Terence Crawford? Are you disappointed in Canelo? What you guys thinking?
Go ahead, Lord. I'll let you go on in first.
Man, so I thought as long as it lasted, Terence Crawford was going to be doing good, right? Because I know, Canelo, I ain't gonna say he got to set his feet, but Canelo has gotten in the habit over the last, 8-9 years of punching hard and hurting people. So he wants to set his feet before he punches. Now he got creative ways of setting his feet, which was the scariest part, because sometimes he do little funny bounces or like funny steps, double jab to get in. But he want to set his feet before he run his hands. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to punch for maximum power. So I knew he was gonna probably be getting outboxed up until if he got a chance. My problem was when he finally got in a good shot, how Terence Crawford was gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? And, the first, like you say, the first 3-4 rounds, like it was total silence in there. So I'm like, as long as we keep this up, like we good money, like it's an easy fight. You know what I'm saying? I think round 4, it was close enough where I was like, okay, Canelo. I didn't want to be so pro Crawford, even though I didn't think Canelo really won no rounds like that. Round 4, I was like, okay, all right, we get out on the Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I know judges ain't gonna give it. You know what I'm saying? So, but when he finally set his feet and landed like a hard shot, what round was that? Like maybe 7, like in the second half of the fight, he landed like a couple of hard right hands, and Terrence like shook him off. I'm like, oh no, we good now. We was celebrating, like we was celebrating the whole time. You knew what time it was. In there, like making noise. You know what I'm saying? That thing quiet as a church, man.
Whew. Now see, I predicted. Only because I was like, he gonna do something special. I was like, he got to knock him out. I was like, he got to knock him out by round 7, because I just didn't see Terence being able to stay in there taking punches to the arms. And I was thinking that weight gain at 38 years old, going into the later rounds against a bigger guy, he might start fatiguing a little bit more too. So I was thinking the special that was going to happen was he was going to find a way to get the timing together, knock him out by round 7. But that didn't happen at all. He just outboxed him the whole fight, man. And like you were saying, Coach Lowe, when he hit him flush a few times to the body. And I was like, ooh, that's going to slow him down some. Ooh, you can't keep taking that, Terence. Then it was 1 or 2 shots to the head. Boom. I was like, oh, how you feel about that? But Terence took those, and he didn't take a whole bunch. So that was a good thing. He didn't take a whole bunch. Right. And if he was taking them, he was kind of rolling with them a little bit or catching them a little bit. He might catch, and maybe his glove would hit itself a little bit as he was catching to take some of it off. And his timing and those wiry punches he throws, it just throws you off because his punches are almost whipping punches. And so they don't hit you when you think they're going to hit you. And all of a sudden it's like, wham, you got hit with something. And so his fit timing, not like he was doing a bunch of running. He was moving way more than I've seen him move before. So I give him that too, because I was like, at 38, you're going to all of a sudden turn into a mover like that when you normally just stay right there, man to man, toe to toe. But he started moving a lot more than I was accustomed to. And I was like worried about that. Oh my God, can you keep that up for 12 rounds and get hit in the arms and biting like that? He did it, man. So so it's like Juice, like you said, it's like he throws a lot of the rules out. It's like bet on Bud, man. I had a few folks saying, oh, okay, well, because I went to the barbershops. I was doing interviews before I even got to Vegas. I was like, I need to break down how specifically Bud Crawford is going to win. Other than he's just magically going to be special. And I kept saying that. And they was like, what you mean? He just better. I was like, yeah, but I can't just say that. Like, if I'm talking about football, and you're like, all right, how the Falcons going to beat Panthers? They just better. Well, why? Their offense better. Right, well, why? Right. Based on what? Right. But no one could break anything down except he just going to be special.
No one broke anything down.
No one could break it down.
And it's bothering me because they were right in believing in the mystery. Like, hey, just don't worry about how he gonna do it. Don't worry about him jumping weight classes. He always gets it done. He gonna dismantle him. And it's like I just can't predict sports like that. Like I surefire pick Canelo to win. That was my pick. I was open to seeing something amazing, which I saw. But man, I was just disappointed. I was disappointed that Canelo couldn't hurt Crawford. Yeah. Like to lose is one thing, but as the bigger guy, to not be able to like rock him or knock him down. Like I know it's Terence Crawford. I know Goat Crawford. Like, look, I am a believer. Bud buddies, do not come at me because we are on the same team. I'm a believer.
Right. I'm a Republican too now.
Well, I'm like Canelo, with all your experience, boxing IQ, your athleticism, you can't find a way to hurt. I mean, look at this. Look how they talking about him on Twitter. Like, never let him know your next move. Canelo, body shot. All right, come on, man. Terence Crawford seen every one of them body shots coming, and he just shake his head off like, "Oh, you ain't about to hit me with that. I don't know what you thought this was." And even like during the fight, you could see Canelo kind of get visibly frustrated. Like he started looking away, looking at the crowd. Like I'm out of answers. I don't have anything in the tool bag left for this guy, not to win this fight today.
Yeah, he kept trying his little feints where he'll throw the hand up and then go for something else. He kept trying that.
He tried the little pull the guard down, punch over the top. Crawford sitting there waiting on it and countered it. Like, oh, okay, all right.
He did the whole thing. I'm gonna try to intimidate you with my strength and lift you up with my neck. And then about a round or two later, Terence out wrestled him against the ropes.
Yeah, in the clinch.
And Terence flipped him around the ropes like, hey man, I'll wrestle if you want to do that.
Crawford, he's just a nightmare opponent. Don't fight him. Don't schedule no fight with him. Just avoid at all costs. Avoid at all costs.
I think the most important thing was that Crawford, even though he did move, he didn't over move. He was calm under pressure. Like he would move right. Like even though he landed, like when Canelo landed some of the body shots, right? I was still impressed by how Crawford was able to move away at the last second. It's almost like he stole that from Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Like he stole Shakur move, like right when he sit there right to the last minute, then just float away. Like it was like like it was like very impressive, but. Around, like you say, around 4 or 5, when he really started giving them that movement, I said, okay, this is the Victor Postal, Terence Crawford. He bring back that Victor Postal. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really moved his feet like that since maybe Victor Postal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Victor Postal, he was all that. He was all, you know what I'm saying? Catching them coming in. We started moving the feet. I said, oh, I didn't know Bud could still do this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that's what made this fight so intriguing is they were so like we know they're both past their prime, but we didn't know what they still had left. And so what happens in boxing after a certain age, I say guys start losing more than they're gaining. You know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, you're learning a whole lot. You're at your physical best. You're able to do everything that you're learning. You know what I'm saying? Then as you get older, you got to replace what you're losing physically with what you're gaining mentally, right? And most guys, especially after they already made some millions, they don't do that. They don't keep replacing knowledge for physical ability. Where Crawford showed knowledge and physical ability. Like he showed he didn't lose anything physically and he gained everything mentally. So he that's what made him at the zenith of that's what makes him in that conversation now, like, well, how good is he like all time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was able to retain all of his physical abilities. He ain't took a lot of punishment. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, and I always knew a lot of them fights he was getting hit in, even with Madrimov. I was like, he's doing that because he's looking for something. Like Crawford understands that he didn't have an easy way up. Like he don't have like a machine behind him. So if he's not knocking guys out like Tank is doing, he has, even though he's not a Tank weight, he got to compete with Tank. You know what I'm saying? And not no disrespect to Tank, but you know, they're lining Tank up with guys, and Tank is doing the job. So no disrespect to him, but he's not actually knocking guys out. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a star in this game, you got to compete with that. It's just that simple right now. You know what I'm saying? That's like when Mike Tyson was around. Holyfield, you could beat up everybody you want to beat up. You're not no Mike Tyson because you're not knocking nobody out in 1 or 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Holyfield had to actually beat Mike Tyson to prove that he was that good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, So I feel like Bud just showed that's why he's in the conversation right there, because hasn't lost nothing. He don't do no drugs. He's not smoking, drinking. You know what I'm saying? He doing nothing but having babies and training, man.
Right. And to that point,
you know what I'm saying?
To that point, that was another reason why I was a little fearful of him jumping up 3 weight classes like that. I mean, they say 2, but he had 1 fight at 154. It was like you jumping up at that age and your stamina is still there like that. Your punch resistance seemed like it got a little better and all of that. And it was like, all right, man, dude, you really, really impressing me right now, Senor Bud. I mean, like, damn, man. What does it take to be like? I gotta hit you with a tranquilizer dart first, like round one thing. I gotta spit one out, zip, hit you right quick, take some of you out, and you still gonna be out there doing your thing, man. It's
Yeah.
like, and his style was like a mix of boxer, puncher, and drunken master a little bit because of the uncanny movements and how whipping his punches are. They don't. It's not like Canelo is wham, it's right there. Whereas Terrence seems like he'll do this, and all of a sudden it's like the arm will whip and bam, it hit you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
He do some nasty stuff, like
Yeah, man.
the micro adjustments and the setups, and even I heard Teddy Atlas talking about it. He was like, hey, Crawford, he knows what you're gonna do before you do it. He may see your shoulder twitch and know to roll under it or slip out the way.
Right.
It just seems like he's 10 steps ahead. We got to give credit to his team. Bomac, man, do they do an awesome job of preparing Crawford with the best strategies and game plans and adjustments to handle whoever he's in the ring with. I mean, I'm just flat out impressed with how prepared he was, how confident he was in the ring, and the fact that he was in there on the inside, like he was playing Canelo's game. It'd be one thing if he was just mobile, making it a boring fight, trying to just out jab him, out point him. No, he was standing toe to toe. He's stepping on Canelo's foot and throwing combos, 4 or 5 punches. Like, my jaw was on the floor. My mind was blown seeing that.
I understood it too. I just was like, damn, you got the balls to stay in there right there. Okay. So what I saw him doing when he did stay in there, he would move around a little bit and get Canelo accustomed to moving after this punch, that punch. He might throw 1, might throw 2 punches, move. Then all of a sudden he'll stand his ground, get that shoulder in there, knock some of them punches out. One time I saw him even push the hand up and go low a few times, but then he brought his right back, got ready for a slip, hit him with something else real quick, and then threw like 4 or 5 punches, then moved just a millimeter back to make Canelo think he was about to get back on his bike, but stood there and threw another 3-4 piece platter real quick, fresh, hot, crispy out the oven, then circled around and then got out. And I was like,
You talking about they start around 9?
somewhere in there. Yeah, somewhere in there. I don't know
They were
exactly
just
what it is.
trading like crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But he was making minute movements to kind of throw Canelo off, thinking, okay, he might be back on his pedals. But no, I ain't back. I just moved right here. And now we're going to throw 4 more. Boom, move right here. Got a few more. All right, boom, now I'm out. Now I had my full plate, now I'm out. Man, and I loved it, man. It was just so
that was nasty,
crazy and scientific, man. I loved it, man.
So I got to ask y'all, I know Crawford, he's considering retiring. You know, he's done everything he needs to do in the sport. There's nothing really left for him to prove after this. Like, who do you go fight next? There's nothing for you to do, really. What do you guys think Crawford should do next? Do you want to see him campaign at 168? Do you want to see him get a money fight with somebody like a Conor McGregor or something like that? What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Coach Law. I'll let you talk first on that.
I don't think it's much for him to do I don't think it's anything else for him to prove at 168. I don't want to see him at 175. I don't think 160 has any champions that are big enough draws for him.
Yeah,
One
because
fight at
Janabek,
160. Janabek is a good, dangerous fight, which I still think he could win. Let me say, but that's a dangerous fight. That's a different kind of fight. And Janabek is 5'11". You know what I'm saying? So that's a little different fight. The fight that I probably would want to see him do if he had to go to 160 would not be for a title, which he kind of in that Floyd state right now where he don't need a title.
he don't need a title.
I want to see him go to the UK and fight Chris Eubank Jr.
Oh man,
I think that's the only biggest
That's a
fight
good
he could get.
I
You know
like
what I'm saying?
that.
I think that's the biggest fight he could get the most.
but what
money he could
about
get out of a
the
fight right now. You know what I'm
conflict of interest with the trainers? Because Eubank is using Bomac as well.
He is. Uh-huh.
Oh,
sure
I
is.
did not know that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
For the
Yeah.
rematch,
Really?
Conor Ben rematch, he got Bomac again.
He got Bomac.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
I still think that would be an interesting matchup. It's funny because the Canelo fan. Hey, I love y'all, Canelo. I'm a Canelo fan too, so don't take it as me just saying anything. But the Canelo fans, they tried to summon David Benavidez now because they're like, hey, we need somebody to take out Crawford.
Right.
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 Mexican monster, yeah, last hope.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so
that's
I see 3 big fights for Crawford at 160.
Okay.
I don't like the 168 stuff. Yeah, going back down to 160. The first big fight is to get a championship, just to become what, 4-time or something like that, in 4 different weight classes or 5 different weight
he wouldn't be
classes.
undisputed, but
Not
I
undisputed,
think
but
it'll
just
be
a
5 weight
champion.
classes though, right?
Yeah.
But just a champion
Lightweight,
in like
he got
5 weight class champion, and not just that, but yeah, he could fight Lara to do it, or Carlos Adames to do it. So I think one championship fight in itself, because of the implications, is going to be a big fight, no matter who it is, whatever champion it is, I'll say. But then also, yeah, you got your Eubanks, but then also I think Conor Benn will do it at 160 as well. I think Conor Benn got that same kind of a name as Eubanks. And he promotes fights very well. It'll be an exciting fight. He a buzzsaw. He coming straight at you. He gonna talk that trash for the press conference. He talks more aggressive trash than Eubanks. I just like the way Eubanks talks trash, man. Eubanks is so calm and collective.
Yeah, he's sly
and
laid
man,
back. Yeah,
just like how his dad talks. He just got that smooth, calm. I enunciate every word, man, and I'm gonna lay it to you like this. You already know Eddie Hearn. When you start talking, you can't talk during these things. I'm just gonna overtalk you, Eddie. You know, I like how he does it, but Conor Benn
he
talks
may
his
have an
trash.
egg in his pocket.
Right, he might have smack you in the face right quick.
That
but
ain't
like,
gonna work with Crawford though. You smack Crawford with an egg, it's go time.
oh, it's definitely go time.
You ain't gonna bring him no egg. Yeah.
But I think Conor Benn has that same fan base because the 2 dads fought and then they fought, and they fight was better than the dads fights. And then Conor Benn actually went on a promotional tour after that fight. You remember? Because he got into it with Shakur on one of those platforms.
Ariel Hawani show.
Yes, exactly. So I think Conor Benn also be a good fight in 160 for him too. So a championship fight just for the significance of 5-time champion or 5 different weight class champions. That's one big fight because they're gonna promote that part of it. So you don't even need the big name for that. And then you do one of those big names just for the sake of it. Eubanks or Benn, just like that at 160. Or I want to still see him fight Jamal Charlo, because Jamal's jab looked amazing his last fight. I think that'll sell too. You fight big Charlo instead of little Charlo, and you can make it a whole thing. Little Charlo, you ain't do nothing against Canelo. Nah. Jamal, let's go.
Right.
He can do that after you get a belt, and then, offer, another black man a chance to get a belt at 160. Jamal Charlo.
Why not Boots at 147? We got a comment. Why not Boots at 147?
Because Boots going to 154. So I like that Yoel Zion, but Boots at 154. So I would not mind seeing Terence at 154, but he said he ain't really trying to go back to 154 after pumping up real muscle at 168. He said he'll go to 160, but he's not really looking to go to 154. Boots ain't looking to go to 154 no more.
160.
I'm sorry, 147. Yeah, Boots
Yeah.
ain't trying to go to 147 no more. He said he was draining himself in the last few fights. So I appreciate that, Yoel Zion. Appreciate you, know what I'm saying, tagging in for us, but that's why. Boots ain't trying to do that. Boots
And I think even though
different
Terence is definitely more well-rounded than Boots, he's a better fighter than Boots currently. I do think styles make fights, and I still do think Boots is a very dangerous fight for him to take at 154 for a little reward. You know what I'm saying? Boots is still one of the most dangerous fights to take because Boots is a sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost would Boots have beat Canelo? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the one thing that we have, and I'm not saying Boots can't do it. The one thing we have to see against Boots is we saw it a little bit against who's the last guy he fought on? 47.
Stanionis.
When Stanionis was able to get close sometimes, Boots didn't always move his feet to the correct distance. He got caught with a couple of shots on the ropes or whatever. So I'm not sure how Boots would do against a balls to the wall pressure fighter. Like if Virgil Ortiz get in there, like he got in there, like, hey, I'm going hands up, I'm walking you down, we mummying you. If you knock me out, or I'm gonna catch up with you and knock you out. I don't know how that fight goes. That's the fight I want to see Boots in first. Now Boots wins that fight. I feel like he's earned the fight with Terrence if Terrence wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? But Terrence has earned his Terrence. You know what I'm saying? Terrence has earned his right to choose what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't think Boots is that right now.
And Pacheco was trying to like freeze Virgil out of that championship by saying, "Oh, you get your belt first, then we'll do it." Like Pacheco. Right. We're talking to Virgil Ortiz about it. Not Pacheco.
No, Xander Zayas.
Xander Zayas. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Xander Zayas was saying that.
Yeah.
And so it's like, so if Ortiz, you getting frozen out of a belt, I can see Ortiz just taking a fight with Crawford at 160, just for the money quick, the big payday. It'll be celebrated by the Mexicans as well because they love Virgil. And it'll be another big fight for him. And I can see Virgil doing that just as a one-off at 160. Or he a big guy. He might just stay at 160. Especially since he ain't getting that fight with Xander Zayas down there at 154.
Yeah, and Virgil, he has that rhabdomyolysis, so he'll appreciate not having to get dehydrated because that rhabdo is serious, man. It basically makes your body shut down once you get dehydrated, and your body starts eating at your muscles. So I know he'll appreciate an easier weight cut for sure.
Yeah, but
it just seems
big opportunity because he's waiting on a big opportunity too.
Yeah, and it just seems like Crawford is on a cloud right now. Like the ball's in his court. Whatever he wants to do, that's just sort of it. Whatever he wants to do.
Whatever he wants to do. Yeah.
Now the crazy thing, I think Virgil. I don't want to say that. I don't
say it.
I don't want to say it. Possibly. Theoretically. If we had to put Boots, Virgil, and Crawford in the triangle, right? I think Virgil outperforms Crawford against Boots, right?
Okay.
But I do think I ain't gonna say the winner. I just think Virgil outperforms Crawford against Boots, right? But I do think Crawford outperforms. Like I think Crawford might possibly stop Virgil.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah,
Virgil is there. He's in front of you. He's not running. He right there. And then somebody like Crawford. Oh my God.
I can see that, man. I can definitely see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, and I knew what you was coming with too. As soon as you said the trifecta, I was like, yeah, because Styles makes sense. Yeah. And I can definitely see Virgil.
I would have loved to see Crawford campaign at 154. I would have loved to see it because if he just knocked all those guys off one by one and became undisputed, I would just love that. Like if he fought Virgil and then Xander and then Fundor, like if he went on a campaign like that. But he's he's not just gonna fight. He got to get up for a fight at this point. Like
now, see that's something else that a lot of people have been talking about who just still want to hate on Bud. It's like, well, yeah, you've been undisputed all these times, but you didn't fight but one person to become undisputed over there. You fought one person to get undisputed over here. You fought two people at 147. You fought one person at 168. You fought, what I'm saying? So they still trying to knock him like that. But the accomplishment that he just accomplished, man, I believe that throws all that out the window.
It overrides everything.
To be honest with you, because it was like, Spence did the heavy lifting at 147. Canelo did the heavy lifting at 168. And all he had to do was just come and beat them.
But Bud beats whoever's in the ring with him, whoever's in front of him. So
I agree.
It's hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
My dream fight for Crawford at this point.
Crawford gets on the phone and said, Crawford, they're talking to me here about you and me. A 2-fight deal, MMA first, boxing second. I said, I know you have an extensive background and balls the size of a Bengali tiger. They're asking for a fight. There's going to be hundreds of millions on the line. What's up? And he goes, I don't want to take a kick, or I don't fancy taking a kick off Conor McGregor, he said. So you got to respect that.
Oh, look. Hey, imagine him and Conor in the build-up. Like, Conor bringing out the best of Terence Crawford's personality and smack talking and selling it. 100 million plus. You know what I mean? Like if he gonna go out on top, leave him with a big, super big payday. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get that bag fighting Janibek or whoever. You know, that's just for example's sake, but. Nothing like Conor McGregor, man. Nothing like Conor McGregor to sell a fight. And I just want him to get rewarded for having a great career. Now we do.
What's the other boxing guy name in the UFC?
Ilya.
Another guy. Who is it?
Ilya,
right?
Topuria?
Yes.
And he's been calling out Crawford too.
Oh yeah, he's been talking trash lately.
I don't know if he's hang with Crawford nasty, but he is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
He's nasty.
Definitely, man.
But it's definitely crossed him over. Like that might be his $100 million out of pay. I think Crawford deserved that $100 million, like for what he did.
Right.
I agree.
You know.
Yeah.
I think he deserved that $100 million. And plus the fact, I think even though you said what you said about him not getting to fight all the guys, he's called out all them guys, man. So it's not his fault, man. He's really, he the unspoken boogeyman of every weight class he go to. Don't nobody want to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
especially when you heard about everybody want to fight him because away from him. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, even though like at 54, everybody want to fight him, but Bud is really a 35 pounder, so that's why everybody want to fight him because everybody sees they got a chance against him. But is it gonna work? We just saw that size with him don't mean as much as you think it matters. Like that's a strong boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he had an EA Sports rating, like he almost 99 at everything, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like, and I do want to touch on another topic, but just how do you move up, and then you have every advantage other than being the bigger guy? How do you move up and you're the faster guy, the stronger guy, the smarter guy, better timing? Like, none of this makes any sense on paper. You got to just believe in the magic.
Right. You got to believe in the hocus pocus. You're right. Man. It's wizardry. It's wizardry what he does, man. And I can't say enough about it because I was really like asking everyone. I was like, no, I know he's going to be special. I know. Okay, he's going to be special. But how? Answer me that. No one could, man. But Bud did. Bud answered it. Oh, let me show you. This how I'm going to do it.
No, he showed us.
Damn. Yeah, man.
So we do got to talk about the inverse because Crawford wasn't in there fighting himself. Canelo has 2 fights left with his 5-fight deal with Turki Al-Sheikh and Riyadh season. And this is an unexpected loss for Canelo. What do you guys think he should do next with his last 2 fights? You think Canelo should just retire now? You want to see him try to get his belts back? What you guys thinking for Canelo's next career move?
Well, he said he didn't want to retire yet. So I want to see him go to 168 and fight the real fighters at 168. Fight Billy, fight Pacheco, fight Martinez, and get your belts back like one by one. How about that? Fight that smoke instead of going on and fighting a whole bunch of other folks. But he had a great career, so if you want to fight Jake Paul now, do it. You're not holding up the belts. I just want to see you really fight for those belts again against the tops at that division. I want to see the Mbili fight. I want to see Martinez. I want to see Checos. I want to see all of them fights, man. And I think that would be great for boxing to see Canelo go through that smoke like that instead of just being able to handpick because he already got all the titles.
So you in favor of Canelo versus Hamza Shiraz?
Yeah, sure. I want to see that too. I think Shiraz got a good chance to beat him.
Canelo ain't taking that fight, man. I don't think he take. If you go, why get great value David Benavidez when you can just fight David Benavidez? You know what I'm saying? That's been an option. You want to fight tall, lanky, 168?
Great value.
You know what I mean? Get the real thing.
I think the exciting fight there is Mbili. Canelo and Mbili, I think, would be, just an exciting.
Slugging, just
right, exactly.
I don't know what Canelo feels like dealing with at this point. Cause in Billy, that ain't no walk in the park. Even though he's like he can be outboxed, he's not. You know what he's gonna do. he coming and he's swinging as hard as he can. He not putting touch on nothing. He's just swinging for the fences. He not giving you no finesse. He just he kind of like he reminded me of like the Neanderthal caveman Unga Bunga kind of. He not he not sweet science. He trying to knock your head off. He punching. He okay if he punching on the block. He just trying to hit something break you down.
Exactly.
Yeah, Canelo don't hurt him. I think Canelo can hurt him maybe, but I don't see Canelo beating Billy if you don't hurt him. Shiraz, he boxing too much, man. He too big and he boxing too much, man. I'm looking at this. I'm currently looking at like the
168. It's scary.
12 and the 168, man. I'm like, man, I don't know what Canelo gonna do next. Like, I don't know.
Jamal.
Maybe he should try to move down to 160.
Because Pacheco ain't no walk in the park, man. Pacheco. Either way, Canelo, you got to deal with that hype, man. Yeah, Lester Martinez. None of this is free. Like,
right. Oh, do y'all feel Danny should have stayed retired?
Coming in.
Low key, Danny Garcia, right? Zion, that's what we talking about.
Right.
Danny Garcia.
What Danny we talking about? Is that
because Danny Garcia come back in October, I believe.
Yeah.
I listened to an interview with him on Ring Champs. He said he was feeling good, and it based on his last performance, it looked like he was done, but he said he still has more in the tank. So he want to come back, do a little tune up, show people he can win again, and then see if there's a big fight for him. So hey, if the man say he's okay, I got to just take his word for it. Based on how he got knocked out last fight, I think it may be time to retire. So I would just err on the side of caution. But hey, if he feels good, he's a prize fighter. So that's what he do. This is part of the job. Like sometimes you have a bad day at the office, that don't mean you just quit. So hey, if he says he's feeling good, then let's see.
Yeah.
The funny thing about boxing is so mental, and we know Danny Garcia has like had his struggles with mental, mental health up and down. Like, so whatever the average boxer goes through mentally, I think Danny's highs and lows are probably a little higher, a little lower. You know what I'm saying? And so if he can really if he could lock back in mentally, if he could believe in himself, if he could feel good, got good support around him. Like, I always been a Danny Garcia, man. I love Danny Garcia, bro, because he got a certain like timing and of course power, but he got a certain timing to his punches that you don't really see with a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love them kind of fight. It's like kind of like y'all saying, like, it's kind of fighters like he wins, you can't really explain why. You know what I'm saying? This is like because you can't see what he sees. You know what I'm saying? So I love a guy like Danny Garcia, man, and I hope when he comes back, like I really wish him the best when he comes back, man. I hope he can, I hope he can tap in and do, because I feel like Danny's like on his threshold of Hall of Fame and not Hall of Fame. He one title away. He get one more title, he's definitely Hall of Fame, and I think he deserved that, man. After what he gave.
His most impressive victory to me was still against Lucas Matisse. And it was like Matisse was hot at that point, knocking out everybody. And Danny Garcia got in there. And once again, that timing just absorbed that first few rounds. All right, see what you're doing, Matisse. Then all of a sudden, bam, just started nailing him with a good little, it's the timing. And of course, that power. But I think part of the power is the timing. You just don't see it coming like that at all. And everyone who fought Danny Garcia was like, nah, he one of the hardest hitting punches I done fought against. So with that being said, getting older, being out the ring a little bit, getting knocked out like that last time, you wonder if that timing is still there. You wonder how much of the hunger is still there, because he started financing his sister's career, their singing career and modeling career and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he was talking about how he's made some great investments and
and all that.
He's doubled his money, tripled his money, and all that. So that it's hard to get out of bed for when your why has changed.
I mean, he got 6 toes and all in one foot, but Is
Does
that
he really?
enough? Yeah, like that was one of his things. He always would show his 6 toe. You're like, yeah, I got 6 toes. So, all right. Once again, his highs are high, his lows are low. Damn.
That's
But
crazy. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
so I think the world of Danny Garcia, but as far as fighting real competition right now, at what weight class would he come back to? Would he come to 154? He trying to do 160? Is he
think
big enough for
154.
160?
I think
I don't even.
154.
I think he's barely big enough for 154. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah, right.
But
right, he is.
hey, but if you want to do it, Danny, I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm not gonna hate on you. Come on back. Let's see what you got.
You know what else I'm expecting though?
What's up?
I'm expecting Errol Spence to come back and shock a lot of people because I feel like Errol Spence had a confidence problem too because he did not understand what happened to him. He like, man, how like damn, I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like what just happened to me? After seeing this, now he understands like oh no, I was just in there with a supernova. Like I was in there with some special, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I do got it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he thought he was smart for a while, like man, I did like that, you know what I'm saying? But now he understands, like, okay, yeah, all right, I am good. Like, okay, let me come back, you know what I'm saying?
I just tried to test the sun.
I expect Spence to come back and do something too. Yeah, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get a lot of time, your losses will teach you more about yourself than your wins, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The way he kept like getting up and he was able to take, like the ref had to stop. He didn't he didn't quit.
Yeah,
he was on the ground. The ref had to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
And that was like now, 9th round.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he almost made it. And now him understanding, like, you know what? Like, okay, now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
All right, let me go kick some ass. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna come back. Yeah, right. Yeah, bro, he's gonna come back and have a lot. Man, I look for Errol Spence to get another title. I look for him to get one more title, man.
Who you want to see him come back and fight though?
Charlo
154.
I think he fighting Charlo.
That'd be a good fight. I think he beat Charlo. I think that's a good first fight for him, and that'll put him somewhere. I think he fight Charlo. Boom. Who we got? We got
Fundora?
Zayas. We got Fundora.
Thurman.
Fundora is scary to me. Like
yeah, he is, man.
He's just a very awkward matchup. How do you prepare for that?
Right.
Work on your calf raises. You got to jump up and you got to throw some lunging left hands. I mean,
what?
Shit, he got to work on his calves for real or something. But Fundora is definitely tricky at that weight class right there. But Fundora, fight. If Tim Tszyu got something left, he can still fight Tim Tszyu. I think that'd be a decent fight right there. They can hype that fight too, because Tim Tszyu is son of a legend, son of Costa Tszyu. They can still pump it.
Yeah, we got Madrimov in there.
Oh yeah, you got Madrimov in there. Yeah, see if you can do better than Terrence did against Madrimov. That'd be a highlight right in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know about Virgil right now. I want to see it.
No, I was saying do better than Virgil did against Madrimov.
Oh yeah. But then when you mentioned Virgil, it was like, ooh, Spence against Virgil.
Not in the first fight back.
Right.
No, new trainer and everything, and you out the ring a year plus? No.
Yeah.
That ain't the comeback fight for you. You need
Who is Spence training with right now?
He never announced.
Never announced, okay.
He may still be looking for a trainer. Or it's just not public yet.
Yeah, that's one thing that might hurt him because I feel like in 3 years he supposed to be enmeshed with somebody and because you got to know your fighter, man. Like a lot of times, like I might take on a guy who could do certain things, and I might not tell him to do it because I've never seen him do it, and I don't want to just confuse him. I don't want to be beating a dead horse, like you know what I'm saying. I never seen you time somebody and throw a certain shot. I never seen you give lateral movement for real. I'm not gonna wait till you get in the ring and be like, hey, all right, give me that lateral movement. Or
right.
If I don't know you can do it, I'm gonna tell you the best thing I could tell you at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I think the more time you got to work with guys and learn guys, say maybe he's not doing this because he didn't learn it. Well, let's practice this. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to play with. It's like a car almost, like you tuning somebody up. Like you got to play with, like, all right, let me see you step to the side. Like, oh damn, like he got horrible feet. Like, okay, let's work with something different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I feel like Errol Spence I think he went to training with Breadman, and Breadman was like, he's a good fighter, but he doesn't do certain things that we do in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got to train him on what like. If I was to train him, I'd train him on the stuff that he's good at. You know what I mean? So we don't. And I seen Errol Spence get like some lateral movement. I seen him box sometimes. I know he don't love boxing, but I seen him do some boxing. You know what I'm saying? But
Mikey
after
Garcia.
3 years. Yeah, like Mikey, Lamont Peterson gave Lamont some angles.
Yeah, he did.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think after 3 years, you should have been a mess with somebody where they know you pretty much in and out. You know what I'm saying? Pause, and they could, you know what I'm saying? They could kind of help you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know who he could. All the big trainers pretty much. I don't know, lock down everybody going to him, but I think he need to lock down with somebody, even if it ain't a major trainer. You lock down with somebody, and y'all learn each other, and you might make the next great trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I hear you, BB. BB just chimed in real quick. That's you know what I'm saying, the barber and strut in there. Hook them parts up real quick. But yeah, but BB said that's not gonna happen. Crawford will give him a fight, and he'll retire from there. None of those fights will work because Errol is not in that frame of mind. He's not all there. He is done. Wow. A lot of people think Spence is done. Ooh. What y'all think about that? Ooh, and then you show that. Yeah, he like a
Crawford had
garbage
him looking like a
kid
different
card
person.
right there. Man, right? He's straight off a Garbage Pail Kids. Damn.
I don't know how you just found that clip so fast, but dang.
I may have had it in my back
Juice
pocket.
a magician in himself. Yeah, man. Juice is a magician. That's why shit don't be happening.
That's
until you
crazy.
get through Juice fingers. Yes, sir, man. That's crazy. Y'all think Errol is done? Cause I ain't gonna lie, for a minute I was like, dude, you ain't came back to do nothing yet, and it's been that long. You might be done, man. But you think he got that fire back since he knows now that he touched the sun? And like, oh, okay, I can't touch the sun, but I can touch these other planets.
The sun is hot.
I can touch these other planets, just not the sun. Okay.
Yeah.
Errol special, man. Errol special, man. Don't count him all the way out, bro. He's special, man. You gotta realize everything he was going through. He wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be the not the rapper, but he wanted to hang with the rappers. Like he had the Dallas beef going on. Like he had a lot going on during them times. Man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Like if he lock in, he took a lot of punishment in that fight. I ain't gonna lie. But 3 years to recover. 3 years. That's like George Foreman took all that punishment his first time boxing. He took all them 10 years and came back, and it's like he was rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm hoping that for Errol. Man, Errol is a special one, man. I think he Hall of Fame already, but people seem to like when you do it the first time, you don't always get all that respect. I think he Hall of Fame, but he come back. Like I said, he one fight away from being first ballot Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because at this point, losing to Crawford, that's
what I was about to say. Exactly. You lost to the Sun.
That ain't no
okay.
bad
I mean,
that's a quality.
But you beat everybody else, and you the one who really was collecting those titles at 147. You just happened to touch the Sun. Yeah, got burnt.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what would be the perfect situation for both of them.
What's up?
Errol come back, win a title, do a rematch. Because he wanted a rematch. I heard some online said he wanted a rematch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he gonna win the rematch, but I'm not saying he'll win the rematch. But he can come out. You know how fighters do, man. We're gonna come up with an excuse why we lost. Yeah. We lost because of this, you know what I'm saying? Because of that. It can be anything, bro. And we're gonna give him another chance, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And he
gonna stick a fork into a socket again.
Yeah. That's it exactly.
Oh damn! I thought y'all turned the fuse box off. Little kid, won't you put that down? Don't do that. Man, ooh, man, I don't even know if I want to see Arrow go through that again. I want to see him get some get back because I was a huge Arrow fan. I want to see him get some get back, at least fight him better. Um,
Yeah.
you know, you're 3 years removed now from all the car rolling accidents and your eye surgery and trying to figure out if your teeth actually fell out or if it was just your mouthpiece. All
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
stuff. You
yeah.
had three
All
years
that,
to
yeah,
kind of get
yeah.
over that. You know what I mean? So maybe
'Cause
you
that's
can at
another
least
fight. I picked Crawford.
pinch the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can at least
Yeah,
pinch
for real.
Crawford.
Exactly. Because that's how I felt. That's another fight. I felt like Crawford gonna win, but halfway, when your guys winning, you feel proud. Like, okay, I made the right pick. But then after about round 6, I'm like, I started feeling bad. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
let Arrow win
Yeah.
at least a couple rounds, bro. Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro. Like, I don't want to be
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
And Arrow just didn't look like Arrow to me at all, man. But maybe that was Buzz doing, but Arrow just didn't look like Arrow in that fight to me. Even before he even came out. He always looked a little drunk in days, but he looked extra drunk in days before he came out. Cause I remember Jizzle was like, "This who y'all got me betting with? Look at
Yeah.
his face right now." He was just sitting out there, just Arrow just
He
be looking
didn't look
crazy.
good.
I can't
He
even
didn't look
imitate
good.
that.
He didn't
But
look good.
so I want to see him at least do better. But I'm scared for him to get back in the ring with Crawford because I think the demons may come out too when he get in the ring. As soon as that bell go ding ding, he might get PTSD
Yeah,
just like that.
I don't think that's the. I don't know. I don't want to see it. Not a rematch.
Yeah.
I do want to see it. I'm not gonna lie because I'm hoping he can do something a little better. But I'm scared. Like it's a little baby with a fork going right to the socket. I mean, and you looking at this little baby.
That's what promotion is for, man. Promotion is to make you feel like, you don't want to miss it. If they make it happen and they give you a good reason, you're not going to want to miss it. Like, you're going to tune in again. You know what I'm saying?
I'm watching.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
Exactly.
You know how like you driving on the highway and you see a car accident.
Yeah, you got to look
like,
at it, right?
Yeah, like I don't like what I'm seeing, but I'ma still watch. I don't like what just happened, but I gotta look and see like what's causing all the traffic. Like it's kind of like that. Like Crawford and Spence fight again. I'm there, like I'm watching, but I'm scared. I'm scared.
That's like those Faces of Death videos from a long time ago. It's like you got to keep watching it, but you're like, "Ooh, I shouldn't be watching this." But is this taking part of my spirit away by watching this?
Yeah. I'm also thinking about some recent rematches we've had, especially when the first fight wasn't necessarily close. And then you think about the rematch, and it was like, eesh. Like Zhang and Joe Joyce.
Oh.
That rematch. Oh, that was bad. Or like what you call Dubois and Usyk. That rematch is like, that didn't help nobody. Well, good for Usyk, but that wasn't good. I'm just scared about that. Like, okay, he gets a rematch, and then second time it's even worse. Cause Crawford, it's not like Crawford just is the exact same fighter from that first fight. He done moved. He done learned some more, and stayed with the same trainer. And he ain't had no bad night. He ain't had no night where he wasn't prepared. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and Crawford ain't taking no punishment. Like,
I mean, he took some big body blows in that fight. He took a few hard punches to the head, but
the last 3 fights Crawford done had, he done been ready, party ready after.
Yeah.
Top golf ready. Like
Madrimov, his face was a little lumped up. His face was a little bruised up after Madrimov. I will say that.
Not like Madrimov's.
Not like Spence's.
Oh no.
He ain't taking none of that. I feel you, man.
Spence looked like he was from a different decade after.
Man, a different planet. What do you call y'all? Are you one of the Grays? Like, damn. For sure, man.
He like he got embalmed. Like,
Like, who did the body?
Man. Yeah, for real. Whole casket, bro. Dang.
He got embalmed, dude.
Just let it down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's our arrow. That's our arrow.
That's our arrow.
He looked just like himself.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man.
That was
Just let it down. Just let the casket down. We don't need this. The viewing is over.
Nah, man.
That's our arrow. Oh, sorry. That hit me. That was good.
That was funny.
All right. Shit.
Yeah, we're coming up on the hour.
What y'all got on? What y'all got on Shakur and TEOFIMO real quick? I know we're getting long in the tooth, but I just wanted to just ask y'all real quick because they've been talking trash back and forth. They trying to set it up for what, January of 26. I personally think of that. Let's say Tank, Loma, Devin, TEOFIMO, Shakur, that whole little mix-up. Right now, for matchups, they the last one standing because Tank doesn't seem like he's trying to fight none of them. So it does seem like they the last two standing who can fight. Like Devin's still standing, but he going up in weight. I don't see him fighting Shakur at 135 or 140. Teo can kind of go where he want to go, so they trying to fight at 140. I see Zion says Shakur outboxes Lopez. But I do know, what do you call himself, Guardo or whatever? Gordo, yeah, gets the boxing sometimes too, and steps up when that level of competition goes up. We have seen Teo fight a Lomachenko. We haven't seen a Shakur fight a Teo. You see him, so somebody at that level and things like that. What y'all think about that fight?
I got Shakur. Shakur's in the Bud camp, and whatever secret juice they got over there, I'm a believer. I'm sold. I was already high on Shakur. He's so skilled. I got Shakur, man. I've seen Teo come out kind of flat, and especially when I've seen Teo rise, but I've also seen like, hey, Teo, how this guy hanging with you? Or so and I think mentally Teo's a little bit more all over the place. Like, I don't know. Like, some days it seems like he's in good spirits. Some days it seems like he's not happy with the money he's making. Maybe having problems with his dad, or still having after effects from the divorce. You know what I mean? It seemed like he's still getting divorced. I don't like to go personal life, but I'm factoring that into my fight prediction. Like, it seemed like he's still, like, mentally he may not all the way be locked in. Shakur gets a little it reads too many press clippings sometimes and cares too much about what the general public thinks. But in general, he's been pretty focused, assuming that he's legitimately injured whenever he's had a performance where he's been more mobile or just sort of underperformed. He said he got the surgery. He got the surgeries on his hands. He's looked good in his last fight. I feel better about picking Shakur in that matchup.
What say you, Coach Lowe?
I like Shakur okay, if I was a matchmaker, I wouldn't make that fight. But I understand as a boxing purist, yeah, I want to see it, of course. You know what I'm saying? I think they both two sharpshooters. They both two low output sharpshooters. I think Shakur jumps in a lot less though, so I do think he probably wins by landing some of the better counters. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that fight is I think that's a low output thinking real chess match, and it's good for boxers or people who like boxing. But I don't think that fight will move the sport for. I don't think on Monday everybody gonna, hey man, y'all seen that you know what I'm saying, Shakur and Teo fight. I don't think it's gonna be, because they both two counterpunchers, sharp shooting counterpunchers. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of fight usually ends up getting a lot of boos. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Shakur need that kind of fight right now. But for the name, yeah, for sure. But for what kind of fight it's gonna be, I don't think that gets Shakur no closer to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I can see it being a little bit more exciting just because of how Teo likes to go for the knockout. And Teo has some real fast twitch explosiveness in his power. He would do a lunge, one of them Roy Jones lunging left hooks at you real quick too, to try to check you, see where you are. like the TO who was fighting Loma, who started off with a deadly jab. He started off jabbing, then come in with that 1-2. If Shakur gonna stay up against the ropes and do a little bit of that what he did with Williams Zepeda, I think it's gonna be a harder, faster punch coming at him with better timing. Also, Zepeda kind of was throwing in volume, boom, boom. But T.O. also is a timing guy, and I think he'll be able to time a lot of that too. And he has an explosive punch. And I don't know if he might be like a Edwin De Los Santos for Shakur with more skill set. And so I think it might be, you know, if Shakur ain't in the middle of the ring and he goes up against the ropes, it might get bad for him. In the middle of the ring, I think it might be exciting because of the explosiveness that T.O. has and the lateral movement, being able to just jump in, jump back out. They got those jabs. I think it might be a little bit more fan-friendly than people might think. And I think Shakur also enjoying proving to people that he can fight without just running. Once he takes a little bit of that power, we got to see. That's what I'm saying. Once he takes some of that power, we got to see how that goes. He might turn to the Edwin De Los Santos, Shakur Stevenson. But he hasn't had a big name yet to fight.
He
need that.
Shakur. Yeah, he hadn't had a big name. Oscar Valdez, Williams Zepeda. But you fight T.O. Now you finally got you a big name, upper echelon name on your record. How old is Shakur now? What, 26, 27?
Something like that.
28. So like, don't be Boots and turn 30 and you ain't really got no name.
But see, Shakur,
He Terrence. He just avoided. Like nobody don't want. You know what I'm saying? He just avoided, bro.
True. I agree. Like I say, Tank seemed like he don't want nothing to do with Shakur. And that hurts my heart.
Tank seems
that hurts my heart, man.
He ready to cash out. Yeah, Shakur 28.
Yeah, that hurts my heart.
Tank on a different wavelength.
And so how long do you wait? You 28 now. How long do you wait until you get some big? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you in your physical prime and mentally you sharp. You got confidence with your camp. You know what I'm saying? You are definitely a Bud disciple. You can't say nothing about Bud in front of Shakur. So I think it's time. I think it's time. Who else you gonna fight?
Yeah.
So I think it's time. Devin is gone past the weight class. I don't think Devin can make 140, and I don't think Shakur trying to jump up to 147.
I wish I could see Lamar Roach and Shakur.
Okay, I like that too.
That would be good. Oh yeah, Roach fight.
I like that too, but I don't see Roach's name having that same gravitas as
for sure.
TEOFIMO. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
But I'd love to see it though.
You know what I mean?
Cool. Hey man,
what does Lamar Roach do now?
He's about to fight Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull in December.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Right. Okay.
So
that should be decent.
It'll be a fun fight. Yeah, it would be a fun fight. I want to see what he does against Pitbull. After we saw what Tank did with one hand against Pitbull, it would be fun to see what Lamont Roach can do against Pitbull. See if Pitbull learn some things or not. Don't seem like it. Seem like Pitbull is Pitbull, but you got to get past that. You got to get past that.
He kind of like a 135, 140 and Billy kind of.
Yeah.
Just like hey, you know what he gonna do.
You know what he coming with. He got some sneaky timing with his stuff too. I give Pitbull that. He got some sneaky timing with all that aggression. So I give him that. But anybody else had any more to say on that?
I think it's interesting how it's rumored to be on Netflix, Shakur versus T.O. I think that's significant because what am I paying for the DAZN subscription for? What cards do I get with that? Like Crawford, CANELO on Netflix, Pacquiao, Barrios, PBC.
Overtime go live, so
the
overtime on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
I don't know what I get with the DAZN subscription at this point. They're talking about making pay-per-views free or low cost. Oh, we're gonna keep pay-per-views around $20. Then I seen Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley is $60 in October, and it's like, just be consistent. What am I? Is it pay-per-view? Is it subscription? Is it both? Is it cheap? Is it free? Do I not need DAZN?
Right.
You know, it seems sloppy on the business end.
It is.
Or like they got
And
their
another
wires
thing, I don't
crossed.
know if this is a spoiler. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this. Turkey out of sheet, don't kill me. But they usually upload their fights to YouTube like the next day or two. I'm talking about good quality, not the little, somebody they upload like the next day or two, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
What are we doing?
Right.
What are we doing?
Exactly. And Turkey, I think, is financing this with PBC,
Which one?
the Shakur and Teo fight. Because I think Teo is now with PBC, but I saw Turkey is still going to be financing the fight, though.
Turkey is involved for sure.
Yeah.
He loves
Yeah.
Shakur.
Yeah. Shout out to Turkey, man, because I see him as a big fan who got a lot of money to play with, and it's like, if I want to see this fight, I want to see this fight. So I like that. A promoter who's a big fan of boxing, I ain't got no problem with that, man.
I just don't.
I just talk trash a little bit.
I like it too.
Why did they boo him at the fight, bro?
They still like to hate on Turkey, man. That's why. They just
It's
like
the
to hate.
Canelo fight. They booed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just like to hate on Turkey, man. I will
I'm
say
like, he
the
giving
fight.
y'all all this, and y'all gonna boo the man?
Right.
Oh, maybe because he was riding with Crawford.
Oh, that's it. That's exactly it.
Because Terrence Crawford, his boy. So
Yeah, because those Mexican fans out there, boy, if you ain't for Canelo, they ain't for you at all. That's what it was right there.
Yeah. I just hope I just hope Turkey doesn't get so excited he gets in the way of like the obvious answer. So for example, he had Dana White promote the Crawford Canelo fight, right? And then I read an article talking about how Dana White had problems with the run of show. He thought that it was too long. He thought that the main event should have started way earlier, especially for a free event on Netflix. Like you can't have the biggest fight starting at 1 o'clock and be trying to attract casuals. He thought that Callum Walsh versus Vargas wasn't the right fight to go into the last fight. He thought it should have been more exciting. He thought Callum Walsh should have. He was like the run of show was so long, but Callum Walsh didn't get a post fight interview after. And then that's supposed to be the main guy for TKO. They're getting spokesperson. So it just I find that with like Riyadh season events, it seems like I don't know who can veto Turkey. I don't know who can veto Turkey, and that's dangerous when you're in a position of power and you have all the resources. Because if you have only yes men around you, then the obvious answer. You can find yourself trying to reinvent the wheel, like we saw with the Fatal Fury showcase, where it's like, oh, I want to do it in Times Square, no fans, no pay. It's like, hey, you can just do Barclays, sell it out, and then let the hype from that go crazy. So I just get a little worried with Turkey trying to do it so big, so new, so innovative that, hey, man, a more traditional setup may have got to your goal a little bit more efficiently.
Now, in Turkey's defense, real quick, Turkey said for that the big fight in New York, he didn't want those barriers up. They said New York made him put those up because it was going to cause too much traffic problems. He wanted everyone to be able to see the fight on the street. He didn't want those barriers up. He just wanted the fight to be for free for everybody, and everyone who just walking by, casual, everyone can just watch it. New York made him put those barriers up because of that. Also, for the Crawford Canelo fight, even Turkey was like, because I think somebody said, thank you, Turkey, for putting this on. Turkey was like, hey, don't thank me, thank the prince. So Turkey is getting orders and his money from the prince, the royal prince. And so, but I think Turkey is the biggest fan, so they put Turkey over boxing segment, if that makes sense. But Turkey was quick to be like, hey, nah, don't thank me. Thank the prince, the royal prince who did this, put this up for you. So he got some checks and balances that he has the answer to, but I think he has free will to just kind of be as creative with bringing boxing back and letting Saudi be the main ones to bring it back, but just be creative with it. I want to make sure he keeps the American fighters fighting in America because I like to drink, turn up, and I want to bring a woman that's scantily dressed and have a good time.
Yeah, did you
Can't
see
do that in Saudi Arabia.
Did you see the NUA card announced where he's fighting Picasso? It's the Night of the Samurai, and it got a bunch of Japanese or Asian fight. I don't want to make a mistake. Asian fighters. and it's in Saudi Arabia. Like, why not do it in Japan?
Exactly.
What that's where I go into like reinventing the
Exactly.
wheel. You know what I mean? You're gonna have them fight at 6 a.m. in Saudi Arabia. You know,
So yeah, that is the one knock on Turkey is he hasn't done a perfectly timed show yet. Like you say, it's even too early, too late. Like, yeah, it ain't. You got to make some sacrifices to see a Turkey out of sea. So you know what I'm saying.
And I know he wants to build it up in Saudi, but use some of your Saudi fighters to fight in these other countries where it's going to be a better showing, and then however many of those Saudi fighters you done been promoting, now you could do the Saudi card in Saudi with the ones you've been promoting.
See, I'm glad you brought that up. First fight of the Canelo Crawford main card, he had his boy who only had like 5 fights fighting that 12 rounder.
Yeah,
that was the first fight of the main card after Boachuk and Brandon Adams.
Gotcha.
Muhammad something. It was boring. It was 12 rounds. It shouldn't have been on the pay-per-view. Well, it wasn't pay-per-view, but the main portion. That should have been flip-flop with Boachuk, Brandon Adams rematch.
Agreed.
Put your boy on YouTube, and then it's those little things. You doing a favor for your boy. Now it made the card. You know what I mean? Undercard was a little flat. A little flat compared to what it could have been and should have been for fight of the century, fight of the millennium. You know what I mean?
Makes sense, man.
And Fatal Fury started at 6 p.m. on a Friday, and it's like, what? Keep putting on Saturday, man. You know what I mean? There's a reason it's on Saturday night. Everybody's free and come on, you know.
But it's just hard for me to hate on somebody who's throwing all this money towards a sport I love.
Nah, it's not hate, it's love. It's love for the sport. We love the sport. We want the sport to.
I know a lot of other people be hating on it, but I be like,
I'm just not. I'll never be the yes man. Like, you know, if everybody starts saying the sky is red, I'm gonna be like, y'all are crazy. I'm not gonna start calling the sky red. It's blue. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personality. So it's all love. We all love the sport. You know what I mean? We got up this morning to talk boxing. Like, we could have been sleeping. We could have been at brunch.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still catching up on sleep from Vegas.
Yeah.
You was like 10 a.m. I was like, woo. Let's get it in.
Yeah.
Shit.
But
because
you know,
football about to kick in and all that. I ain't set my lineup up. I feel
you got time. But shoot, man, I can keep going. We got to get it together, man. Maybe Sundays is the good move. Coach Lowe, we love to have you on anytime you want to come chop it up. You know what I mean?
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Mad respect for you, Coach Lowe.
This is real fun, man. Yeah, man. I'm back soon, man. Let me know when y'all ready, bro.
And like saying you come back too, Coach Lowe. Like saying you come back, man. You came back strong, fast, good, man.
Appreciate it. I got to get back on the nothing. Yeah, man. I said real soon I'll be sparring with them boys again, man.
Yes, sir.
That's the person I like. I enjoyed sparring Coach Lowe the most when I was over there at Mayweather. Because that was the only person I had to really think about. It was like, I got to think.
Yeah.
And that was when I like sparring the most. Sometimes the gym would be closed. So like, hey, Lowe, come on. And we'll be in there for like another 30 minutes just just going in. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So I genuinely appreciated that, man. I missed that.
Got game, man. Don't know what he's doing, man.
You know what I'm saying? I missed
that.
Know
what he's doing, man.
Like, I don't even know if we were supposed to. We had a lot of folks in there just kind of sparring around, moving around.
Everybody,
right? Because we wanted to teach the science more so than just cardio punching. And so, so I can't thank you enough, Coach Lowe. You know what I'm saying? Mad respect to you, bro.
Likewise, brother, man. Thank you for taking me in, man. You know, you was definitely OG over there, man. You showed me a lot of love, taught me the ropes, man. You was the first class. I learned from your class, bro. So, you know what I mean?
God is good.
For sure, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, dog, for sure.
Definitely.
And you too, Juice, man. You know what you're doing on these ones and twos, man. That's some wizardry. I don't know what you're doing, man. You a wizard, bro.
Yeah, I get down on the computer, bro.
When I was doing podcasts on my own, man, I didn't think about nowhere near the amount of things that's going on that Juice has brought to the table on this stuff, man. So Juice, once again, man, I cannot thank you enough, bro. You are a genie behind the computers and all that kind of stuff, man. So
I appreciate it, man.
I really got love for both of y'all, man. And shit, don't give me Don't give me the credit on this
Right.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so anybody else have anything else?
Chin up, man. Whoop de do, man. Chin up, man.
Man.
Whoop de doo.
That interview was crazy. We ain't got time to talk about all that. Well, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But we're gonna be back live very soon.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good fights coming up in the month of October. Got Fundora Thurman, got Schofield, Jojo Diaz on the undercard. We got UFC, we got Pereira and Ankalaev rematch. We got Boots fighting next month. We got Virgil fighting Lubin next month. We'll be back. We'll be back. So
yeah,
we on.
Almighty want to sign us out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm your man AWLMIT. Of course, we got Juice God over here. Very special guest today, Coach Lowe O'Reilly over here. And together, we have been representing Fight Party KO.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh, really? Definitely. So want to make sure we get that out. We're going to say it a few more times. Oh, really? Make sure y'all get that correct. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on YouTube. Follow him wherever y'all can. And right now, we had a great time, and we are signing out. See them stones over there? Don't act like you don't see them. When clear, you see them.
Go Falcons, rise up.
Big dogs eat on the porch.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go.